In a small village at the foot of the Bhutan mountains lived a young monk named Dorji. He was a reserved and peaceful soul. Most of his days were spent studying ancient scriptures and meditating. One day, a disturbing rumor spread through the village. A large tiger had been sighted nearby. The villagers, frightened, saw the animal as a threat to their peaceful lives. They began to talk about killing it to protect their families. When Dorji heard of these plans, he was deeply shaken. He believed that every living being had the right to life and respect. Despite the fear that gripped the village, he volunteered to find the tiger and guide it back to the wild without harming it. Armed only with courage and an immense respect for life, Dorji ventured deep into the forest. He walked for a long time, surrounded by the rustle of leaves and the distant songs of birds, until, in a clearing, he saw it. The tiger, upon seeing him, opened its mouth in a mighty roar. Its eyes shone with tension. It was not just a fierce beast, it was also a frightened creature, ready to attack in self-defense. Dorji did not step back. He approached slowly, his gaze calm. Then he bowed deeply to the tiger as a sign of respect. With a gentle smile, he spoke softly. "I am not here to harm you. You are free. Return to your home in the forest." To his surprise, the tiger's roar faded. Its breathing slowed. In its eyes appeared a glimmer of understanding. Then, as if they had recognized each other, Dorji and the tiger sat facing one another. They remained in silence for several minutes. Finally, the tiger stood up. It turned, and without haste, disappeared among the trees, returning to the jungle. From that day, it never came back to the village. When Dorji returned and shared his encounter, the villagers were astonished. They had expected he would use weapons and violence. Instead, he had shown courage and respect. The story of Dorji and the tiger spread quickly. It became a powerful lesson for the village and beyond. It reminded people that courage does not always mean fighting a threat, but sometimes means overcoming fear and showing respect to all living beings, even those seen as dangerous. Every living being, no matter its size or strength, deserves respect. We are all inhabitants of this planet. We should treat each other with kindness and reverence, even the creatures we fear. Courage is more than strength. It does not always mean responding to threats with violence. It can mean facing your fears with dignity and respect. Dorji's courage was not in fighting the tiger, but in facing it and treating it with honor. Often, our fears and conflicts are born from misunderstanding. Through understanding and communication, we can resolve them and learn to coexist. Dorji showed this by communicating with the tiger and making it understand he was not a threat. Change begins with the individual,